Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're all doing good. Enjoying your week. Update for some of you. Some of you Thursday. Getting close to that weekend time again. Right. Now, last week. Hey, Crossy, how are you, buddy? Last week, for those watching and those who don't know, ETS crashed on us. And after a little bit of searching around on the ProMods forums, it seemed that the latest ProMods had issues. So the plan was to wait for an update to fix that, because a lot of people were having issues with the ProMods, and hopefully it was going to be fixed by today and we could carry on. So I ended the stream early. Yeah, I'm pretty good, mate. Pretty good. Thought I was coming down with the flu, but I'm so far okay. Yeah, so and if it wasn't going to be fixed, I was going to do Convy Road with me and Causey and anyone else who wanted to join in. But it turns out, well, yeah, so we finished early, and then on ATS we finished at the same time we finished with ETS to keep it a bit even. But I spent the week watching for updates, ProMods, checking the forums out, seeing if there was any replies, because there was people reporting crashes all over the place, including crashing starting the game up, which I had on a couple of occasions. And I came across one forum post. Some guy mentioned a crash. Now I uploaded their logs, as most of them did, and a few of them said, "Oh, your mods are all screwed up. You haven't got updates for this. Your load orders are all wrong, all that kind of stuff." But it wasn't for all of them. But this one particularly said, you don't have the updated summer because they're using the same summer mod as mine. And that could be the reason why it's crashing. And I thought, well, hang on, I've got the latest summer mod. So it can't be that. But the guy replied and said, "Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I updated it. It works now properly." So I went and had a look at where I got the summer mod, and it turned out that the summer and spring mods had issues with ProMods, and the modder updated the summer and spring one, and apparently it's fixed. So I added it in, and I went for a little drive from where we left off last week, and managed to get past the place that it consistently crashed. And I tried all sorts of stuff to try and fix that crash last week, and it would crash at different places, but roughly around the same area. I did do a test without ProMods on one of my profiles, and just drove up there, just a truck alone with no cargo or anything, and got through it okay. Still had the graphic glitches that we were having last week with the landscape. And I had the summer mod on at the same time as well, so yeah. Anyway, so it turns out that was the cause. It looks like, I think a lot of people use that mod, and because it wasn't working with ProMods, because on the actual site itself for the summer mod, there was a lot of people saying, hey, it's not working with ProMods, so it crashes with ProMods, and stuff like that. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Because I did, like I said, I did take a little drive up the road past it and go a bit further up on this profile, and it went fine. So hopefully, actually, I've got to make sure that I better check to see where we are, that we're still on that. Well, actually, no, that's where we drove to. So it was crashing here in this area, and I drove up to here. Everything was good, and my plan was to start back from there, but I forgot to reload that save, so I might as well just start from here. You didn't miss much. There's nothing much to see there, and hopefully all goes well. I did still have the stuttering that we're having, which with the ATS came to the conclusion because it stopped on ATS, and the only difference is that I stopped using the trailer, went back to the freight market. So I was wondering if the trailers are causing it, and I was having it when I was testing it. So what I've done is actually rearranged my mod order a little bit, and I haven't tested that. I just tested that it would come into this screen here, which it does, but hopefully that'll work okay in the game, we won't get any crashes because of that, and maybe fix the issue. We have to wait and see. And we're going to see by clicking this button here and get going. So carrying on with the delivery that we were doing last week, which the plan was actually not to, but since we got it through and I got this, and we did the same amount of time on ATS that we did with ETS, and it's a good paying one, I thought, why not? Let's carry it on. Let's not miss out on this trip. So let's see how we get on. Obviously we were in crash camp because I got all the mirrors up and everything. Well, I was indicating for a while, mate. Fine, be like that. So yeah, all up to date. No, didn't do a thing, still getting that stuttering. But we're going to get rid of the trailer at the end of this delivery and we'll see what happens after that, see if it disappears. And that'll be a pretty good confirmation to the fact that it's a trailer causing this, but as to why? I don't know. I don't know if I'm carrying a load that's from one of my mods or an actual load that's part of the vanilla game. Graphically, it's looking a lot better to me. So how's your week been, Causey? Of course, this is the last summer one we do. We'll be into autumn, which I think has been updated. We're just waiting on winter. So next week will be the convoy mode. Not too bad, that's good. Of course, if the trailers are causing this issue, then why am I slowing right down here? Have I got like... Okay. Wondering if I had the handbrake on or something. Anyway, yeah, we're doing the convoy mode next week, so if anyone wants to come along and join that, just DM me in Discord. Have a look at my schedule page first, of course it'll be the same time as this anyway. I stream this in ATS and ETS. So look at the schedule page, and if you're able to make one or the other, and you want to, or both, you're quite welcome to join both. Yeah, like I said, let me know in the DM, and then if you're someone that hasn't joined before, I'll give you the link, or I should pin it actually in Discord for the summer mod, and the rest of them will be mods from the Steam Workshop, which is nice and easy. You can download those as you're in the game itself. Why is my truck struggling all of a sudden? Okay, now I'm losing speed. I'm seeing if I've got any brakes of some sort on. I can't see anything. We were doing 80k fine, and then once we came into Germany, it is now struggling to get up to speed. What's the weight? 23 ton, it's not that bad. Of course, we're only 40 grand away from a new garage, so we need to find out where we want that. Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking. Don't remember touching any buttons. And I was wondering, I don't know if the trailer has a separate thing for brakes. Well, now I'm getting there. That's really bizarre. It wasn't like we're going up a massive hill or anything like that. Unless they've added updates in that affects how the truck handles with the damage and what kind of damage you got. Which I need to repair this and the trailer. Got a couple of hours of driving left before we need to sleep. 2,000, just clicked past 2,000 k's to go, or clicked under. 31 hours. I'm still going to be taking the ferry across. And that would be something I would do in my normal gameplay anyway. If I can find a ferry trip to cut down the actual physical driving time. Obviously it'd increase the time it takes for you to get there because the ferry's slower, but I mean the actual real time of driving, being that it's instant, covering all those miles. So, hopefully I remember this. I said last time, because we did the autumn/fall mod, and I forgot to go to the second one, which is the late autumn or mild winter mod. I'm going to do the 4 streams with that mod only this time round. They're updating the Chrome Trailer DLC pack. Are they adding more stuff, or what are they doing? Ooh, are they? Nice. Delivery point, new one. Now, what are they going to do there? Are they going to... Does that mean a complete update to the maps? Or are they going to replace some of the original ones that are already there? And that would be the first real-life official company in this game, isn't it? Instead of them having to come up and change their names. Right, we're going to keep an eye out for somewhere to sleep for the night. And over Frankfurt. Oh, here we go. What is the time? We will pull in here actually. I know it's a little early. Well, we fill up with fuel as well. That'll kill some time. I suppose that's the beauty about the summer one, we can drive a bit longer during the days. It's the whole point of daylight savings, isn't it, to get more sunlight. Now, I might as well go into this view. Can be a slight modification to the map. Oh yeah, that's a point, yeah. I'd say there'd be a lot of people buying it now if they don't have it. So I came across a good little YouTube video. I wonder if I actually saved it. Mind you, it'll be in my history. I wanted to save it. I just can't remember if I did. To do with ETS, and it was a bunch of mods to make it more realistic, and there was some really good mods in there that I didn't know about. There's one there that just, it's called Brutal Weather, but it didn't show any pictures of weather or anything like that. It just showed, like, more realistic colouring to do with the sky and the clouds, and like an orange clouds, orange sky and all that. It looked quite good. Mike! Oh, have you? I didn't know it's come out already. I actually went through my list the other day to see when things were coming out. Well, actually, no, I didn't look at that or the Australian one. I looked at the map mods for this. I'll have a look. I had a funny feeling if they didn't fix the what is that red light there? Air pressure too low. Oh, okay. Yeah, if they didn't fix the graphics. Oh, you son of a gun! Look at that. It was $6,000 short. I've forgotten about the garage thing. That would have been nice to get that over and done with now. Oh, actually, I didn't get an update for the where we left off last week. I just gave an update of what happened last week. Didn't I? About all the broken stuff that happened. So, where we ended off last week after the shortened versions of the stream, after doing the same amount of time for both, one delivery basically, well, we were a little way into this one, but hey, the timing was the same, we stopped at the same time, which is the important thing. We've got ATS as well in the lead, where it has one more garage at the moment. It actually has 8 large ones. We have... Actually, what do we have? I've got 7 small ones. Oh, hang on a second. We need to find out what I've got here. Okay, I've got 1 small, so we've got the 7 large. And they're all full of truck and drivers. Okay, so we are wanting a new garage. Okay. So, yeah. We've got 7 garages here, large ones. We're ATS, we've got 7 large ones and 1 brand new small one. Mind you, maybe we filled it up with trucks. We did. We filled it up with trucks, so we got 8 large ones. I think we're upgrading. That was the last thing we did. And we've got 35 trucks in this, and in ATS we've got 38 trucks. The ATS is a fair way in the lead at the moment. We'll see how we get through today. We're getting 100 grand for this, and no matter what, we are getting a new garage today, so you've got to start thinking about what country we're going to put this garage into. The Middle Eastern pack for Pro Mods hasn't been updated as of yet, so we're still just on normal Pro Mods. Not that that really matters, we've got plenty of opportunity to put a garage down in the Middle East. I swear she said keep right. I'm just wondering if GPS is confused because I'm on a right-hand drive. No, it wouldn't matter, would it? Because it'd still be keep left. What am I thinking about? How would that confuse make a difference? Jeepers. I think he was meaning Alaskan truck, because he was replying to the Alaskan truck thing, Mike. See, Australian road train run I'm more interested in, and I think that's been delayed. Yeah, so has anyone got any ideas where they would like to have the next carriage? Got all of Europe to choose from. It's going to be interesting because when we did the ATS, I had no votes for the San Francisco one. That was just me going, okay, San Francisco straight away, so it didn't take as long. When we normally do a voting, it takes a bit of time, so that's also given ATS a bit of a advantage there. I did take a little time over the companies, but Amazon, I thought Amazon was the best choice because there's so many of them around. Should be in the USA, United Scandinavian Association. There's somewhere up in Finland, Sweden, somewhere around there. Yeah, so is Finland and Sweden. Whoa, I didn't think I was going to stop in time then. Really didn't think I was going to stop in time then. He's not impressed with this, is he? Neither am I, buddy. Murphy's indifferent as usual. Am I going to need to restart the game to get rid of this traffic because this guy doesn't know how the steering wheel works? Which is interesting because that begs the question, if he doesn't know how it works, how did he get here in the first place? Why has he got his hazard lights on? Tribute truck. You do it here in the wet. I tend to do that in my solo play in the wet. I just drive around like a madman trying to go sideways. Okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. This ain't moving anywhere. So we'll restart, but what we will do is get this little bit over with. That I've been wanting to do for a while, even though it would be better at the beginning of a stream, but yeah, close enough. The mods, the updated mods. as promised, from the very first stream, which is on my YouTube channel, I've got all the mods in my load order that I did. Since then, I've changed a few. So this is how it goes at the moment. We've got old sound fixes there. We've got the old realistic trucks effect sound second. We've got the summer there, realistic rain, the realistic building lights, real advertisements, real European gas stations reloaded, and that's for pro mods. That one. Real European companies reloaded. DirectX 11. Bright headlights, the co-insurance for ATS2, which if you don't know what that is, basically if you know ATS you get insurance, so your repairs are cheaper. That's got the same thing, it works the same way. Little mirrors, which makes those mirrors up in the top right and left kind of smaller, and you get to see more of the scenery and stuff like that. I've got the GPS and map navigation mod for pro mods, which gives me the different look, the blues and different icons. Realistic engine torque curves, the SISL mega pack, which is the interior stuff where Murphy comes from, and you know, all the ladies that come along with us and all different other things. I've got the Pro Mods add-on for real traffic density mod, which is this mod here, and that changes the way the traffic works. So you get rush hour traffic at certain times of the day. You get more traffic in the city than you do out in the rural area. You'll get less traffic at night. There's less police around. There's not so many cops on the road. We've got the RR Mods cargo, which adds a whole bunch of different cargoes in. So that's that on there. Then we've got the Jersey Cat stuff. We've got the AI traffic pack. We've got the bus traffic pack. We've got the painted truck traffic, painted BDF traffic pack, the truck traffic pack, the Motorsoft pack. We also got the Jazzing, which you use if you're using his other AI traffic. If you're just using the Motorsoft traffic pack, you don't need that. You just use the def file. Then we've got cargo packs. We've got the military. We've got the overweight trailers. And then I've got my nice little money heist skin. But they're not cargoes, actually. That's traffic. That's the military cargo traffic. That's the overweight trailer traffic. Then the skin for that. And then we've got the cargo packs from Jersey Cat, which is the trailers and cargo packs, the railway, the military, and the overweight trailers. And I do the English, then the base for all of those, except for here I do the deaf because it comes with the deaf, and then part 1, 2 and 3. Then I got the Paris rebuild version 3.1, which is the latest one. Now that and the realistic building lights, you can see they're from Grimes. It's the modder that does these summer and spring and autumn and winter mods. Then we've got the pro mods, the def package, the map, then models 1, 2 and 3, media and asset. So that's the up-to-date load order and mods I'm currently using now. So I've done it now, updated for ATS and ETS. It's just a matter of trying to find them on my YouTube channel. I mean, like I said, I think there's only a couple of changes in both since the original ones at the beginning, for the most part. I should actually remember what number episode for YouTube this will be, so I can actually put it in with the time in the description, and that way also try and remember it so I can